The people of North East Lincolnshire have a proud history of service in the armed forces, which is celebrated each year with a spectacular event. Gemma, Elise, Alex and Dan went to discover the stories behind this historical connection in a two-part feature. Tonight they begin their journey in Cleethorpes.
Have you ever wondered why so many military planes fly over Grimsby and Cleethorpes every day? Well, it's because Lincolnshire has so much flat land, making it the perfect place for RAF bases. So perfect, in fact, that during World War II, over 46 air bases were located in the county, giving Lincolnshire the nickname Bomber County. Today, we're in Cleethorpes to take a look at some of the war memorials located here and have a chat with some of the local veterans who have served our country. During both World Wars, Grimsby and Cleethorpes provided thousands of men for various military and naval units. Many of them joined the 10th and 11th Lincolns, the Royal Field Artillery and the Lincolnshire Yeomanry. Grimsby provided over 400 trawlers with nearly 6,000 fishermen to man them. Altogether, a total of about 14,000 men went into various services. What was left of the fishing fleet carried on amid the dangers of the North Sea. And in this perilous endeavour to maintain the food supply, 156 trawlers were lost or captured, and over 500 fishermen perished. To commemorate those lost at war, Grimsby and Cleethorpes has a number of war memorials and cenotaphs. And here in Cleethorpes, the Remembrance Gate overlooks the beach. It was dedicated 10 years ago during 2013 on the Armed Forces Day celebrations. The crest shows the Army's crossed swords, the eagle of the Royal Air Force and a naval anchor in the centre. 8 stainless steel plaques and 2 larger granite plaques honour every branch of the Armed Forces and Merchant Navy. Just a short walk from the Remembrance Gates is the Pier Gardens, which is home to the RAF Northcotes Strike Wing Memorial. This memorial commemorates the men and women who served as pilots, navigators and ground personnel, which formed the Royal Air Force Northcotes Strike Wing during the Second World War. From 1942 to 1945, the RAF Northcotes Strike Wing were instrumental in disrupting German supply chains in the sea, destroying over 150,000 tonnes of enemy shipping. But sadly, 120 aircraft never returned from fighting, and 241 aircrew sadly lost their lives. A popular venue with service personnel and veterans is the Royal Naval Association Club, based here on Alexandra Road in Cleethorpes. And I'm going to go inside and talk to some local veterans who are based here.
I love Grimsby and Cleethorpes. At 16 though, I didn't want to be a fisherman, so I joined the Royal Navy. And I never looked back from that.
I was a boy sea cadet. I always wanted to go in the Navy, which was against my family's wishes because they were all RAF. I joined the Navy in '78 as a boy sailor.
I was acting, leading marine engineering mechanical electrical.
I joined initially as a stores accountant and branch transferred to the Seaman Department, became a radar operative. Multitude of experiences, from heartbreak to total joy and happiness. The different sights that greet you every morning when you come up from below deck. You could come up and you're alongside a harbour somewhere and you've never ever been before. The smells and the noises, it's just such you can't explain the experience that you get.
I got put onto HMS Hermes, which at the time was the flagship of the Royal Navy. We were storing ship, ready to go to Canada. And I was really looking forward to it. And then we were told, cancel all leave, you're going to the Falklands.
Argentina seizes the Falklands after a brief gun battle. The Argentine flag is flying tonight over the capital, Port Stanley.
And a lot of us went, where's the Falklands? Young kids, we'd never heard of it. As 17, 18-year-old lads going to war, it's a bit of an eye-opener. We came under attack quite a few times, and then obviously we had the Atlantic conveyor with us. We were about a mile apart and she was hit with the next set and blown up. And so we flew out to there to put the fires out. And at 18-year-old, that's a really big eye-opener. But yeah, it made me grow up pretty quick.
I moved over here just over 12 months ago, become part of the committee on the Navy Club in Cleethorpes. I always felt welcome. People are here to talk and support and help, and that's what I like about this area.
Well, Grimsby and Cleethorpes is a massive armed forces area. In any regiment, you'll have somebody from Grimsby, Cleethorpes.
To come here on Armed Forces Weekend and see everybody turn out in the thousands, and everyone is welcome. It's a club for everybody.
Anybody that's served, no, they just love coming out and talking to each other. I get upset about this story, but I do. No. We open our door to everybody, and I mean everybody. Anybody can come in this club on that day. There are some veterans out there that are lonely, and that's one day a year and they're not.